Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and it's been a while since I've used some face cam stuff, but this video is one thing that is really important to me doing this, and I was thinking about not doing it, but I decided, you know what, I should do this. I did promise it, and I feel like I should try and do this, and today we're here giving you all of 2016. Basically, what these videos are is they're basically a summary of the past year. They're basically, usually I don't like to do them right away on New Year's, but hey, stop. I don't like to do them right away. I like to, do them like a little bit after. Last year's was out a little bit later than I wanted it to be, but this year I'm going to try and work hard to make sure this comes out a couple days after the new year, because I like to do it kind of into the new year, just because then I have a few days into the new year and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so this is basically, I started doing this basically, this is my second year doing this, and I'm only doing this because I want to give people who are maybe new, maybe this is their first video, you can kind of see what's happened in the past year of my channel, and what you can kind of expect from this channel. You can three. What was that? Anyways, another reason is for people, who have maybe came halfway through the year and they're like, hey, what happened at the beginning of the year? What happened this time? So you can kind of hear like a generalization. It's not going to be every moment and every game I've played, everything. Well, it should be every game I played because I kind of wrote it down. Basically, how I compiled this information as I went back, I just kind of scrolled through my video manager and looked at all the games I played and some of the people that I found on there. And sorry too, I'm going to mention all the people that I had met this year, at least that I can remember. Sorry though if your name does not end up on the list. I can't sit through and go through every video because there's so many videos. There's like, I think like 100 videos maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of videos from this past year, and I can't go through and wait at least a minute before I either like introduce you, because sometimes it's in the description, sometimes it's in the thumbnail, sometimes I don't introduce the people till like 2 minutes in the video, and I don't have time to sit there for 2 minutes to see if I actually introduce somebody. But basically, this is kind of starting from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and this might be a long video, but this is kind of a summary of what happened. And sorry too, this is not very organized, so there's going to be kind of people mixed in and stuff. But some of the games that I did end up playing this year, some of them, lasted a long time, ended up getting a good series out of them. Some of them lasted only a few episodes. And that a lot of those series kind of like started up. There were a lot of Minecraft series that I did start up that did not, like the Super Survival series, I did start that up, and then King's Crown later in the year. I started Super Survival, then I took some breaks off from it, then I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm going to start King's Crown. And with Minecraft, I've been a lot inconsistent, and it's just been all over the place, and a lot of, like, this year started out with, like, maybe, like, solely Minecraft, like, not solely, but, like, 99% Minecraft, and then maybe once every couple of weeks there'd be some other game thrown into the mix of, games I do play. And, it started out with, it had a lot of things like the games I've played, like Gravity. Sorry, I'm looking over on my computer to remember this. What else? I did Death Run, I did Slapperoo. I had the Return of the Missile Wars thing. I did 2 episodes on that. That was on my, what is it called? Oh my gosh. Realms server thing that I did have. Is there any other games? Let me see. Basically, yeah, I played all those Minecrafts. I did play Crazy Walls as well, but I did do a lot of Minecraft content at the beginning with all these different kind of series. I did Stranded Raft, which was there are so many big Minecraft series that kind of were, they didn't start there. Most of them started in 2015, because that's the big year when I started so many series. I started so many this year as well, but that was the year when I started all, like, Minecraft was my main thing, and all the year, and that started out, and basically I had Minecraft going, almost every day. Maybe there was some other stuff going on, but I had Minecraft a whole lot, and that was my main thing, was Minecraft. And this year was one of the things where I ended up changing my name from WitherNation Minecraft, which was my original name if you didn't know that, to WitherNation. And, you know, Wither is still kind of from Minecraft. That's where I got my inspiration from. But the reason why I didn't change it from WitherNation is because I wanted to kind of keep WitherNation in there, because Wither in there, because it's kind of like the inspiration where my roots came from. Because I came from a lot of people. I was inspired to start YouTube from people like Stampy and different stuff. I don't really watch them anymore, just because I don't really like to watch Minecraft content anymore. Because I don't really like to record it that much either, because it's kind of gotten to the point where I've played it and watched it so much that I can't even think of anything new to do with it, and nothing different to play. Because I mean, yeah, I could do 1,000 episodes of Death Run, sure, or I could play Death Run for, weeks, but I mean, I've played like every map. I know new maps come out, but it gets so boring, and it just gets so dull. Minecraft, like I said, was big at the start of the year, but also kind of towards the start of the year was Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I think I played Five Nights at Freddy's 1 in 2015, but I did do Five Nights at Freddy's 2 starting this year. I think I did a couple episodes in 2015, but I think I'm pretty sure I brought it back this year. I don't really remember all the details of everything, but yeah, and I did a lot more. I'm just kind of trying to go down the list here. Sorry guys, it's very unorganized. But I did a lot more videos with my friends. Some friends I haven't done videos with for a while, like Lord Calyx or Calyx Mines, same people. Wonderblade. I've talked to them a few times this year. I just haven't recorded with them. I think since maybe like April or something, I haven't done a video because I haven't really. Also, too, I've met a lot of different people. Like, I've met the people of Blanix. We started Blanix, that kind of like clan thing, where I met Golden Fox, Sir Crafty, all these different people that that were in that group that I did talk to, but nothing really happened with that, and that ended up going down. It may come back. I have no idea. But a lot of people, like I did the Wandering Wither series with these different people, and like mostly with Lord Calyx and Wonderblade. I started it with Wonderblade. But there were so many things that did happen this year. Like I started doing more GTA content. I started doing completely different stuff than I started out with in the year. I started with Rocket League. I actually did do Rocket League other videos. But the thing is if you look back at my first couple of Rocket League videos, those ones were like, if you watch it, it's like the game is moving like really slow, like super, super laggy. And that was because the computer I had, like it could run the game. It just wouldn't work properly. Couldn't run the game at like a proper speed, so it ran really slow. And I didn't realize that took quite a while. And then I got an Xbox One. I'm pretty sure it was this year or 2016 or late 2015. I'm not sure when. I can't remember exactly when, but I think it was this year. I also did some stuff, like I also did some challenge stuff, like I did, what was it, Try Not to Laugh, and is there anything else? I can't even remember. It's so, I have so much written down here. I also did the GTA 5 blindfold challenge. That wasn't really real life, but that was kind of somewhat of a challenge. I did a lot of GTA 5, like I did some just random driving around stuff, whatever, playing with friends, doing crazy stupid stuff around the map. I did some more roleplay this year, and I started bringing it back in 2017, well I should say this year, 2016 I'm talking about, because that's what this is about. And sorry this is all over the place, I keep thinking about that, but I did meet a lot of people. Like, I started recording with Piggy Master, who I do know personally, and he started his own channel. You can go check him out. It should be in the description. I think it is. But don't quote me on that. I also think I did the last couple episodes of Happy Wheels that I did. Because, I mean, Happy Wheels, I think it's an okay game. It's not one of my favorites, that's why the series never continued. I may do some episodes here and there, but it never really continued because I never really superly enjoyed it. And now at this point, it's kind of one of those things where it's just like so many people have played it and so many people have done it that, I just haven't really got too much into it. I like to watch it, but I don't like to play it that much. I also hit this year, I hit 500 subscribers. I also did hit some other things, which I'll talk about in a minute, basically on the recap. It was it was okay. I have some more stuff to talk about the 500. I'm not going to talk about like the subscriber stuff right now. I will talk about that. I'm going to talk about that at the very end of this video. What else? I did some Super Mario Bros. Content. I did some Super Mario Maker content. Yeah, okay. I did those games, and the reason I stopped, I only did like 2 episodes, I think, of each, and the only reason I stopped was because, 1, I felt like, I wasn't really getting good videos out of it, and 2, every time I make those videos, I don't know if they're actually legit or not, but I get copyrighted by Nintendo, and I don't know if it's someone pretending to be Nintendo or like legitly Nintendo. And for some reason, even when I mute the music, like down to 0 so you can't even hear it, they still copyright me, so I don't understand what that was about. And also, too, at the beginning of the year, I did some build battle with that. That was some other Minecraft stuff. I'm just saying this as I remember, by the way. And, yeah. At the beginning of the year, also, I did because I do play hockey. That's one of the sports I actually still do play. I did play some sports when I was younger. But hockey is still the one I kind of play. And last year, at the end of the season, I broke my arm in a hockey tournament. And yeah, I had to do videos trying to do them one-handed, and I had to try and go left-handed because I'm right-handed, so I can't really do, and my mouse is like a right-handed mouse, because usually that's what it is, because usually you use your right hand with a mouse. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could use your left hand, but the mouse I have, it's like specifically for your right hand, and it was kind of difficult to use. Yeah, that one was, yeah. I did some other games, like I did Cluster Truck. I did 1 episode on that, but I like to watch that more. I like to watch that from other people. I didn't really enjoy playing it. I mean, it wasn't a bad game, it was just my computer couldn't run it, and I haven't tried it now, because I did get a new computer, that's the one thing. I'm not going to tell you the specs in this video because that's going to take a while because I don't remember every single thing. But if you guys want to see a video on my computer, you guys can leave a like or tell me in the comments and I'll maybe do something. I don't know. I did a lot of videos involving like all of Vandy fans and all of Nonstop Pro, all of Liam. And that was from like basically a compilation of all the videos I've done with them. Well, up to that point, not obviously not all of them, but quite a bit of them. Some of the ones I took out some funny parts. Basically, yeah, I also played Agario the last couple of episodes of Agario, like that I have done. I guess I could do more Agario. That's kind of gone down now. Not a lot of people have played it. Same with like Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I played a couple episodes, and I think I played in 2015, and maybe I don't remember. I played it this year, and I haven't really finished it because I kind of got to a point where, like the Five Nights at Freddy's games, I kind of did them because everybody was liking them. I kind of liked watching them. I'm like, hey, you know what, I'll try them out, but I never really got into it. I started a shout-out series this year and ended it this year. I started it because I saw other people doing it, and they were getting subs from it and doing the comment thing where you put thing in the comments, you never answer to the people, that stuff. I did that for a little bit, and that's how I got some subscribers. And like, at first you think it's not that bad, but after a while you're kind of like get sick of it. And that's why I stopped it, is because people would just come for my shout out series. They'd just come and say, hey, give me a shout out. They'd watch every video and comment like stupid things just so I could give them a shout out, and they wouldn't really pay attention to my content. They'd only be there just for like the shout out stuff, and that's why I stopped that series. I tried to do something like a top 15 thing where I did top 15 fails, but I didn't really like that. I didn't really continue it. And it was that video was kind of bad. What other things did I play? I played Lucky Island on Minecraft. I did that. Yes, I did adventure maps on Minecraft Xbox 360 towards the beginning of the year. I did some vlogs, which I never really done a lot of, and I don't really still do a lot of them because I like to keep it kind of more of a. I almost said a vlogging channel. It's not a vlogging channel. More of a gaming channel, because that's more of what I'm centered on and more I have fun with. As well as I did a Minecraft texture pack. I mean, that's technically wasn't made all by me, even though I said that in the video. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I think that's what I said. But it was also with kind of basically the help with other people. along with the Agario stuff that I did Slither.io, and that, yeah, I don't think I've played any other IO games. I think I've only played those two, but that was what I did for those. I also did one big series that I did with my friend Liam ST, whatever, Liam Adventure, whatever you want to call him, that guy that I record with a bit, he has his own channel. It's in the description below for sure. I know that one. But I started Tube Tycoons, and then we did Tube Tycoon Versus. We did like 2 seasons because one, we got like halfway through, and then we stopped, and then we started again. And Tube Tycoon is basically, I don't know why we continued it. I mean, the game, well, it was basically the reason we did it was it was kind of like, it wasn't like the sole reason, but basically all it was is after the first couple episodes, it got to the point where it was just, basically a series where we could find a way to talk and record it and just have something funny. And I don't know. I also did some other series that I tested around with, some other interesting series. I did Conversation Time, which was basically for people who we didn't have similar games or didn't have like, they couldn't really run games or something, or we didn't have a way to make videos. And I've only done one episode that I did with Chicken Man, and I've done, I think, a couple videos with him. I did videos with him on like Dragon Ball Z, like different stuff like that, like older games that were from Game Boy Advance, and that's only because like he didn't really have, that's all we could do. I did some reacting to old videos that had to do with the thing that I did for 1,000 subs, and as you can probably see, I don't have 1,000 subs, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. That's also one thing I have to talk about at the end of the video. I also did some streams this year. I actually started streaming. I wanted to start streaming like a couple years back in 2015, but I think I did test streams, and it never really worked out, but it's been a lot better this year just because of all the stuff that's been going on. And like I said, I've been doing a lot of more original stuff, like I said minutes ago. I did a lot of like Black Ops 3, I did Boring Man, I did a lot of the Call of Duty stuff, I did a lot different things, I did montages, I did hide and seek, I did YouTuber's Life, Google Feud, I did Plague Inc., which I'm still doing. I'm not doing it as much. I started Rainbow Six Siege. I did Five Nights at Freddy's 4 was another game I did. I did Road to a Million for a series on GTA, which I think maybe we'll do it. We did 2 episodes and we never really came back to it. I did like a weird, video, funny moments video of called The Horse and the Cow, basically a Minecraft thing. Did some Escapist 1 or 2 videos. I did NHL 17. I did Scrap Mechanics, which I started like really recently. Now I was getting into the super recent stuff. I did Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, which I don't know if I'll go back to, maybe at some point. And basically that's what I've got. I've got some other things. Let's see. There's some other people I kind of met this year. I'm pretty sure I met Gold Gaming 12. I think that was like at least his original name. I haven't talked to him for a while. We did a couple of videos, but I haven't really talked to him all that much. There's probably some other people, like I think Lemons' boss, who was like one of the first people I ever recorded with. I think he came back for a video this year, and I wanted to get him back more than that, but I just haven't been able to. I've just been not on the ball with everything. I also did some stuff like there was Maze Monkey. I'm just calling him by his whatever name, his name that he has for his username. Basically, he's just been in the GTA videos. He's been in a few, hasn't been in a lot, but he's just been included when, he's kind of there. And also, too, I got my new computer, which I talked about earlier, and it's, it's been really nice. It's been a lot easier to make videos, and maybe I'll do some video at some point on it. But yeah, okay, we're here at the end of the video. Let me make sure. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Because I do have like I was scrolling through. I went to the on my video manager. I went to like the very first video of 2016. I went and I kind of looked through all the videos. I didn't sit there and watch them. I just kind of looked at the thumbnails and the titles, and I went like, okay, these are the series that I did, and I wrote them all down. And there's a huge list here. Let me make sure let me make sure I talked about everything, or I mentioned it. I did do a lot this year. I did do a lot of series. I did do a lot of playing around. I did do a lot of new games. Oh, one thing I forgot, I did battle mode. That I didn't really like that. I didn't do that. But now to talk about the end of the video stuff. So basically, if you didn't notice, towards the middle of the year, my channel started going up subscribers. I started hitting subscriber goals, and I started going up fast, and I started getting a good deal of views. And this is kind of what I call the dark ages of YouTube, for me at least. I'll get off the dark ages. And the only reason I say this is before I just want to warn you, like, this happened. I'm not doing it anymore. This is not happening anymore. And I just want to warn you before this that, like, I don't want people to just, like, hate me because of the mention of this. But, like, I don't know if anybody cares, but I just wanted to be, I got to the point where I'm just like, okay, this is kind of ruining my experience of YouTube, and I need to be honest, because I felt like if I lied about it and just hid it, it'd make me feel worse. And then when I actually did tell it, if I waited, for years, and maybe I started actually growing, then people asked me about it, then, like, oh, well, then people didn't trust me. I just wanted to let you guys know so you can trust me, and that's why I'm mentioning it now. And this has to do with kind of the stuff with, like, what happened around the YouTube purge, when that stuff happened, when everybody lost huge numbers of subscribers. I lost like 400, and this year I did technically hit 1,000, but now I'm back at 600 because I lost 400. And there's that's the whole reason why I haven't got a lot of views. Is basically I kind of got all about, oh my gosh, I need, like, looking at other people, and kind of got like, oh my gosh, I'm not as good as them, so I need to be better, and kept thinking like, oh, I'm not good enough, so I need to do better. And I would make myself, I would use like sub bots and different like view bots. I didn't use them, like, I want to say this, like, I didn't use them to get like so many. I did use the sub bots like occasionally. I actually did make a lot of legit subs, so don't think that I got like all my subs from that. But that was one of the reasons why my thing, when I just took a week off and then I kind of came back and my views had died. That was like one reason, and also two, because I was not sure what I was gonna do, and I kind of lost some people unsubscribed. And there were some people who, like, I actually did legitly, I did legitly get a lot of people, but there were like quite a few that I did use. And sometimes, occasionally on some videos, I would use like ViewBot just because I'm like, oh, it was kind of the fact, like, okay, well, oh, I didn't hit 70 views today, like, I was expecting to, so you know what, I need to use this ViewBot to make sure I hit those 70 views, oh my gosh. And then I'd use it and I'd hit 70 views, and then, it just got bad, and it just made me feel kind of, bad. And I mean, that's the thing, is why I strongly suggest don't do it. And I saw so many videos about people saying, don't do sub for sub, don't do this, don't do that, like all the things I did. And that's because they probably learned from experience. They probably either had a channel before or did on their own channel. And I've gotten past it. I mean, I realize it's a bad mistake and I should never do it again, and it's kind of in the past, and I don't really feel as bad about it anymore. Not because I'm like, oh yeah, it was fine, it doesn't matter. It completely matters on on what I did on my channel, but it's just the fact, like, I've gotten past it. I'm trying to move past it, not trying to focus on that and keep myself down. Basically, it's just a thing, like, you do it at first, you're like, yeah, this is fine, but then once you start using it a lot, and you start feeling like you're depending on it to make sure your channel stays popular, like, popular in like, not legitly popular, like 10,000 subs, like, you know what I mean, just kind of like somewhat get like 100 views or something, and you feel like you start depending on that, and then you feel, you start to get in the aspect like, oh yeah, I always make 100 views, I'm so good, I'm so good at this, and really, it looks like you're getting 100 views, and really you're only getting 50, and that's kind of the fact. Like, it made me kind of feel like, oh yeah, I was lying to people, like, oh yeah, I got 100 when really I only got 50, and it just kind of got bad, and that's why I stopped that. But basically, this video got way longer than I expected. I think this one was way longer than last year's. Wow. I just want just so much new things happen this year, and so many games I had so many new games and so many new things and so many new concepts I played or concepts I did this year. And I'm hoping 2017 will be, you know, a great year for this channel. Like I said in the last one, I mentioned a lot of this in the whatever 2016. And I just wanted to do this because I like to do this. I like to give you like a recap. And sorry this was so long. If you did stay to the end, thank you so much. It does mean a lot that you actually do care to watch the whole video. And sorry if this wasn't the most interesting. I'm not doing a lot of editing for this. I'm just kind of, you know, making sure that it's, you know, I'm not trying to make it so much edited or whatever. I'm not trying to over exaggerate on that or try and do anything. I just like to kind of keep this like I'm talking and not add too many things. Maybe add some text here and there to clarify what I'm talking about or do some stuff. But I don't like to put anything on screen, just like me here. But anyways, thank you all who did stay to the end. Thank you guys so much for a great 2016. There were some down points, but overall, it was a really great year. And, you know, hopefully, you know, this summary was good enough for you to know what kind of happened in the past year. It was kind of all over the place. I'm sorry about that. And this is almost 30 minutes long, which is a little bit long. So that's why I'm saying thank you for staying to the end if you did. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If this is the first time you have clicked on my channel, the first video you've seen, probably not the most interesting video, so I gotta say, go check out some of my other ones, because you may like those better. I mean, this is something to get, this is something, if you want to learn what happened in the past year, you want to learn more about me, I guess, and the channel, you can, yeah, thanks. But go check out some of my other videos, those are way more interesting. A like would be greatly appreciated. It helps me know that you guys do like that I do this and want me to continue to do this for every year. Because it's just kind of to give you guys a sense of what happened, or go like, oh yeah, hey, I remember when you did that. That was fun. Those are good times. I remember that. Or like, oh, you played that game, or you did this. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll go back and look at some of those videos or something like that, just to let you guys remember or get to go see something that you missed because you just subscribed recently. And I want to thank you all who do click that subscribe button. It does mean a whole lot to me that you actually subscribe. I am so glad that you guys actually chose to subscribe to me. It means a lot that you guys who do watch and who share my channel with your friends. But anyways, hope you choose to join the nation, the WitherNation. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you later.